Santa's mixed-up helper elf. Late one Christmas Eve, frazzled and exhausted and sleepy-tired more than ever, poor shy Elmer, one of Santa's helper elves, began climbing into his top bunk bed when a paper stuck in his sleeve fluttered at his wrist. Uh-oh. He checked. Uh-oh. A list of toys he'd forgotten to pack up in Santa's sleigh. A nice grown-up had written and mailed to Santa the list for some children at a homeless shelter, a place families go when they can't stay in their own home anymore and don't have any place else to go. Staying there means they don't have much room and usually can't bring more than just one little toy. Their letter to Santa said that Lee wanted first a soft, fluffy, stuffed T-Rex dinosaur, little enough to carry anywhere. And second, a wooden horse big enough to sit and rock on and pretend to ride far away to the jungle. Noah's first request was a jack-in-the-box that he could crank on the side to make it pop up and surprise people. And second, a battery-powered remote-controlled car to race across the floor and under chairs and tables and maybe chase a cat or scare bump somebody's shoes from behind. Amelia wanted most brand-new earmuffs to show off and look pretty wearing, and a pretty sweater, white, with a picture of her very favorite animal, a pony. A timid helper elf Elmer felt terribly, horribly awful that he'd found the list so late and quickly raced around Santa's big toy warehouse to gather the gifts. But poor Elmer's sleepy eyes didn't read the list's words very well, and poor Elmer's sleepy memory didn't remember very well, and oh no. At the very last minute, poor timid Elmer had mistakenly loaded into Santa's sleigh for Lee, a soft, fluffy, stuffed little teddy bear to carry and a big tricycle to ride. For Noah, an RC fire truck and a little toolbox. For Amelia, oh no, shiny earrings and a pink sweater with a unicorn. Santa, just a tiny bit late as usual, loudly called out, "Hi-ho!" and his reindeer swooshed off into the sky, just at the very moment when poor timid Elmer looked at the list one more time, and discovered, oh no, he had made a mistake on every single gift. Elmer crumpled down on the floor and wanted to cry because nothing hurts and saddens and breaks a helper elf's heart more than not making a child happy. And sometimes they just can't. Poor Elmer felt so terrible, he didn't even want to think about it. And after a few minutes of feeling sad and horrible and not liking himself at all, the tired, exhausted little helper elf nodded off to sleep. On Christmas morning, poor timid Elmer woke up late, not on the warehouse floor where he'd fallen asleep, but in his own proper top bunk bed. Santa held a tray with hot chocolate and marshmallows and gingerbread cookies, Elmer's favorite breakfast. "Well, Elmer," Santa began. Elmer cried now, ashamed. Ashamed Santa would treat him so nicely after he had failed the children and Santa and Christmas. "You know," Santa said. "I didn't bring 3 children the presents they asked for." Poor sad Elmer sobbed and wailed louder than ever. "Lee says that teddy bear is boring," Santa said, "and wants nothing to do with it, but really likes the new tricycle and rides it everywhere, even to the potty. And Noah says he already has an old one and won't play with his new fire truck, but really likes his toolbox and pretending to do grown-up things. Amelia likes her pretty new earrings okay, but her mother says she can't wear them yet. She liked her pink sweater okay, but thought the horn on the pony's head looked dumb until she found out it was a unicorn, and now it's her very most favorite present of all." "Oh," Elmer said. But the boss at the shelter said she's sorry, but there's just not enough room, and each child can keep only one present. "Oh," Elmer said. But 3 new children came to the shelter. They didn't have a home for Santa to visit Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Day they found no presents at all. Oh! So Lee and Noah and Amelia gave their extra gifts to those 3 children, who were very surprised and very happy to get them. Oh! And Lee and Noah and Amelia discovered what you and I have always known. Oh? That getting a gift feels wonderful, but giving to someone who really needs it feels even better. "Oh," Elmer said.